most educated person is the simplest one. What makes you unique is what makes you attractive. Your best teacher is your last mistake. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. You become what you understand. Sometimes the biggest cage of your life is your mind. You are the product of what you do every day. Be the man you want your son to be. Comfort is the enemy of progress. Making everyone else happy is the best way to make yourself sad. People start hating you when they cannot control you. Follow your heart, but take your brain with you. A lot of things broke your heart, but fixed your vision. In the hopes of reaching the moon, men fail to see the flowers that blossom at their feet. The more kind a person is, the less he notices the bad in people. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. Look in the mirror, that's your competition. Don't raise your voice, improve your argument. The first duty of a man is to think for himself. Take the risk or lose the chance. If you punish a child for what is bad and reward for what is good, then he will do good for the sake of profit. Your future needs you, your past doesn't. The more you like yourself, the less you'll need others. May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. Happiness is the only thing that doubles when you share it. Where fear ends, the strength begins. We build too many walls and not enough bridges. You can have results or excuses, not both. Betrayal never comes from your enemies. It is not thoughts that need to be taught, but thinking. Never say maybe if you want to say no. Give a person everything that he desires, and at the same moment, he will feel that this is not everything. What you allow is what will continue. The greatest of follies is to sacrifice health for any other kind of happiness. If you want to find happiness, find gratitude. We are not rich by what we possess, but by what we can do without. If life wasn't hard, you would never grow. People who avoid failure also avoid success. Hurting them back will not heal your pain. The reading of all good books is like a conversation with the finest minds of past centuries. The days that break you are the days that make you. To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Failure is not proof, it is information. If you own something you cannot give away, then you don't own it, it owns you. Your past does not equal your future. Happiness is nothing more than good health and a bad memory. The most harmful thing is wanting to avoid mistakes. If you don't value your time, neither will others. He who cannot obey himself will be commanded. That is the nature of living creatures. Clocks show time, and time shows people. From the point of view of youth, life is an endless future. From the point of view of old age, it is a very short past. Growth is often a painful process. If you love something so much, let it go. If it comes back, it was meant to be. If it doesn't, it never was. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. Prayers do not change the world, but prayers change people, and people change the world. The days are long, but the years are short. You may delay, but time will not. The busier we are, the more acutely we feel that we live, the more conscious we are of life. Act as if it were impossible to fail. It is in the treatment of trifles that a person shows what they are. Opportunities don't happen, you create them. One day you will thank yourself for not giving up. A man of quality is never threatened by a woman of equality. Remain focused, your time is coming. No price is too high to pay for the privilege of owning yourself. Don't set yourself on fire to keep others warm. Don't look back, you are not going that way. Who reflects too much will accomplish little. Confidence is built by facing what you fear. Wealth is like seawater. The more we drink, the thirstier we become, and the same is true of fame. If it keeps you happy, keep it quiet. Even the nicest people have their limits. The biggest thing you need to accept is change. Count your blessings, not your problems. Be proud of how hard you are trying. Don't expect to see a change if you don't make one. It's not about having time, it's about making time. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. A high degree of intellect tends to make a man unsocial. The clever are not so much looking for loneliness as they avoid the fuss created by fools. Be around people who feed your soul, not eat it. Whoever attaches a lot of value to the opinions of others pays them too much honor. Putting off until tomorrow is your weakness. A lack of boundaries invites a lack of respect. Work for it more than you talk about it. Don't count the days, make the days count. If you don't ask, you don't get it. You can only lose what you cling to. The first 40 years of life give us the text. The next 30 supply the commentary on it. Be alone until you're valued. At 20, everyone has the face that God gave them. At 40, the face that life gave them. And at 60, the face they earn. Trusting blindly often leads to betrayal. An evil person cannot be happy, for being alone with himself, he remains alone with the villain. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Grind like nobody has your back. stand up and face your fears, or they will defeat you. Not everyone you trust will be trustworthy. Never be so loyal that you betray yourself. It doesn't matter if you're right sometimes. To be alone is the fate of all great minds. When people talk, listen completely. Don't be thinking what you're going to say. Most people never listen. An apology without change is just a manipulation. Sometimes it's a blessing to not get what you want. Not every thought needs to be expressed. An optimist is a person who sees a green light everywhere, while a pessimist sees only the red stoplight. The truly wise person is colorblind. If they don't see the value of having you, don't try to convince them. The good life is one inspired by love and guided by knowledge. The secret to success is to offend the greatest number of people. Your problem isn't the problem. Your reaction is the problem. The best answer to anger is silence. The happy man is satisfied with his present situation, no matter what it is. An intelligent person always hides three things about himself: weaknesses, his sources of wisdom, and his true aspirations. If they gossip about you, it means that you are enough not only for yourself, but also for others. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. The fool's life is empty of gratitude and full of fears. Waste no more time arguing. What a good man should be one. You can also commit injustice by doing nothing.